monthly horoscope for Aries for the month of, I look crazy, for the month of, I don't know, for the month of December 2024. Hello, my fabulous Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. These are very long. Lots of beautiful changes are coming up next year. I already started doing some yearlies and 6-month reports. You can find those on my consultation page. A lot of phone readings. I do the phone readings. You can check those out. Also on my consultation page, it seems to be very popular right now. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain. They're a bit more expensive than the email readings. The email readings are still $20. So check that out if you want to get in your general for December, January, and February and see what's going on with the stars with you based on your date of birth, time and place information. Okay. Yes, I am tired because I've been up. I look so tired. I've been up doing these all night because they're long and stuff, and like I said, I've been busy. So anyways, and then I have my membership page, which I'm going to come on the second week of December, and it seems to be like the usual suspects, so people like them. So yeah, it's just like Horoscopes for right now, based on the individual, because it is growing. I do have about like 7 or 8 people on there, so it is growing and it's getting bigger. So if you want to jump on that, and then after a certain number, I'm going to turn it into Horoscopes. Still going to be the same amount, but it's going to be Horoscopes for the 12 signs instead of the individuals. Okay, so on the 1st at 1:21 a.m. today is the new moon in Sagittarius. So beautiful energy time right now to get Delulu, to get a beautifully, very, very happy, all right, and to really get your juju, your voodoo, your santeria on, because it's a beautiful time for thoughts to become things, and you can be very creative and coming up with money-making ideas. Just write them down for now, because Mercury is also still in retrograde till the 15th, and then we have 2 more weeks of that with the snail trail of Mercury retrograde going on in the ethers. So you have to give it 2 more weeks before it's officially direct, and then we have another one in March. Yay us, with Neptune in Aries. Yay, which I will talk about that here. I'll talk about it this month, and also North Node in Pisces this month as well. So yay us. All right, this is a favorable time of expressing your love and appreciation to someone and making new friendships and alliance. Negotiations, especially related to business transactions or settlement agreements, disagreements between 2 parties, can go more smoothly now. The start of a new relationship that is very passionate can be happening here. Personal desires seem more important than making other people feel loved. Tensions over too much selfishness may result. Gossip is abound. So the TT on Monday is going to be delicious. Sip, sip, bitches. Okay, and you're not so quick to jump into anything new, or you're not so quick to judge a person or a situation, because certain conversations now or what you hear don't make sense. Typical Aries. Okay, so it could be something like that. So, and on top of that, you may know this person too, so you know it don't make sense what you hearing. So it's kind of like, I don't know, and it's just like, yeah, it really happened, and Aries is like, I don't know, because it don't sound like that person. I know this person, and I know this person would never do that. Okay, so it's going to be like that. So you might get into a fight with somebody or call them a gossip. On the 6th at 6:33 p.m., Mars in retrograde, and Volcanus, the higher form of Saturn, which is in Leo for the next 70-something years, 72 years now, is also in retrograde in your 5th house. So you could be feeling all sorts of damn way. Your hands could be, I feel like at this time we could see a lot of YouTubers, social media influencers really fighting at this time and getting mad at each other, maybe accusing each other or copying each other, because this is a time where you're really trying to grow your business. You could be a bit more aggressive when it comes to making money or side hustles. So you need to be careful here, because you could have your your money in a lot of little pots, just like Libra, except Libra keeps their pots boiling, and until one does well, they focus on that little pot, not you. It's like if you don't see nothing happen, it's like you don't want to waste your time no more. So this is going to probably be for 1 month. So be careful what you invest your money into at this time, because it may not stick, and then you're going to feel like you wasted your money, and then Mars and Gemini, Mars and Cancer comes in, or Mars and Gemini, and then you're like, I'm done. Okay, so this might be a year thing that you do, or this might be something that you stick out just for this month, and if you don't see that quick money, you're done. Okay, this is a time where you're very authoritative, and it's like my way or the highway kind of attitude. So you could also, during the Mercury retrograde, getting into fights with that one person that you were fighting with before they came back into your life, and you could be rehashing the past big time, because the 8th house is squaring the 5th house. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. You may not be on speaking terms with certain family members. You can be rehashing the past with other people. This could be dealing with love relationships, and there are trust issues abound, and your emotional hang-ups are coming up at this time, and you're not over certain things that have happened to you in the past, because Jupiter is in retrograde. Now Mars is in retrograde in Leo, and Leos love to gnaw on that damn bone, okay? The bone could be gone. Oh, there's BBs. The bone could be gone and dead, but you all still remember that flavor and what that marrow tastes like, and you're not done sucking on that invisible bone. Okay, so you're rehashing the past in your head. You're pissed off at this time with this energy here, so you could be a bit snippy and snappy at your partner. Doesn't necessarily mean that you'll leave them, because you know Mercury's in retrograde, so they could also yo-yo back into your life. So people that you kick out during this time period are just gonna yo-yo into your life at this time. These are also issues within yourself that you need to acknowledge and work through as well. Your emotional hang-ups, being able to forgive and let go of what other people have done. You could be really feeling some kind of damn way. You have no patience for other people, either different work ethics with this energy here, or this could be other people feeling oppressed by your nature, because now you're more serious-minded when it comes to work at this time, and especially if you're in a leadership position, you take your responsibilities very seriously at this time, maybe a little bit too seriously, so other people can find you to be a little bit uptight with this energy here. Then on the 7th at 1:13 a.m., Venus enters Aquarius. Now, I don't really like Venus in Aquarius, because Venus in Aquarius means that you'll go after, I have this meme that I created on my gram, and it's basically like Venus in Aquarius is basically like you getting the gremlin and loving the gremlin, and it's like all like nasty looking and stuff, and next thing you know, you boot up with them. Okay, so that could be it, and people just looking at you like, really? I mean, it's like a Beauty and a Beast situation. I'm not trying to judge, and you are non-judgmental at this time with other people in your life. So it could be like a lot of people that you normally wouldn't mess with, that you wouldn't talk to, give the time of day, you talking to at this time. So your friendships can turn into love relationships, and you may have felt like, oh, this person is like a brother to me. All right, they could catch you at a time in your life that you're going through it emotionally, and you just want somebody to get booed up with for the winter, and it could be something like that. And then once spring comes, you're like, oh, hell no. You know, it's like, who the hell did I get booed up with? It's time to go, boo-boo. I give it, worst comes to worst, I give it by April before you dump that bitch, okay? This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, because you hate judging people, and you hate people who are haters, who are not open-minded. So all the earth signs you could be leaving, maybe not Virgo, but all the other ones, you could be like, okay, you need to get the hell out of my life, okay? This could be changes in relationships going on as well. I feel like you may not be able to take constructive criticism with other people. You may not be getting along with coworkers, and you could be butting heads with other coworkers because you find them to be a little bit too judgy, oppressive. There's power struggles, a lot of control issues coming up, and you could be feeling very restricted and oppressed in your situation. Expect delays at this time. So this could be a frustrating time period for you. Try to process things quickly and try to get things done as quickly as possible so you can move on to the next cycle. This could also be dealing with doctor's appointments, paperwork. You can be getting certain surgeries at this time, and you could find that they're following everything by the damn book. Okay, they are not trying to cut corners. So while you're trying to cut through the line and speed away with your social services, your mortgage loan, getting approved for your mortgage loan, homeowners insurance, condos associations, you could find that they are going to be by the book and sticklers for the rules. So you may want to call ahead and find out exactly the paperwork that you need so that they can process it a little bit closely or a little bit quicker, or that the process itself can be a bit more quicker. Okay, so call ahead when it comes to certain things that require a lot of documentation or paperwork so you don't have to stall. Okay, then on the 7th at 6:43 p.m. Neptune goes direct. The rose-colored glasses come back on, and life seems so beautiful again. Okay, for one last time in the sign of Pisces. Actually, two more times in the sign of Pisces, because Neptune's going to go in April into your sign of Aries, and this is going to be, then it got to go retrograde, and it's going to go back into Pisces, and then it's going to go direct again, and I think it goes one more time into Pisces, and then it goes. Okay, so yeah, so the rose-colored glasses come on. And I'm going to be talking about North Node in Pisces and North Node in Aries this month as well, so check that out. So I feel like we could see everybody could be a little bit more lighthearted at this time. I feel like you could be reevaluating your relationships because you may not like certain people's ways of thinking, or you could find some people are not open-minded as you. Not the best time to make new friends. I feel also if they're not open-minded or they're judging you at this time or judging others, you may not like their behavior. You could be questioning certain relationships and friendships at this time. Not the easiest time for making friends or making new friends, because you could be thinking about kicking out the old friends. I feel like other people here, you may feel a bit suspicious of others because Juno is still in Scorpio in the 8th house, and we haven't had the pleasure yet of Lilith Moon moving into the 8th house, oy vey. Okay, so when that bitch comes in, oh my God. So you may not be trusting other people at this time and kind of giving them the side eye, testing relationships that are coming into your life at this time with this energy here as well. They could be telling you sob stories in regards to how broke they are and scamming you or catfishing you out of your money at this time. Be careful, you could be a bit gullible, or you just have a big heart at this time, and other people don't see it that way. They just see you as being gullible instead of you just being, you know, loving and wanting to help out others with this energy here. Okay, then on the 15th at 4:01 a.m. the full moon in Gemini, and this is going to bring about, this is a mutable sign, but it's going to bring about changes. Plus Mercury goes direct in Sagittarius, so either people are leaving your life at this time with the 3rd house energy, or people in your life at this time are coming in, or this is a beautiful time for growth with media and social media and with career. A busy energy time. You're more out and about than usual, doing holiday shopping or just running errands around town with this energy here as well. The 3rd and the 11th house, Pluto energy with the full moon energy, they're quincunxing each other. I feel like somebody could be giving you unsolicited advice at this time, and you may not know how to take it at this time with this energy here, or you're listening and just taking it in and letting it sit between your ears at this time with this energy. I feel also you could be suspicious of other people at this time, because certain people could start being nice to you at this time with this energy, or it could be a situation here where you don't do what another person wants you to do, and then next thing you know, they start treating you different, but it's really passive aggressive. Like if you don't do what the manager tells you to do, then you find that it's not you're working and you're working all 5 days, but then it's like your hours get lesser. And then and then you try to confront them on, is it because Is it because I said no to you? And they're like, oh no, it's not because you said no to me. You know, and it's like, yeah, right, bitch, right, you know. So it could be something like that happening around the 15th. Give it 3 days before or 3 days after. Okay, it could be a situation where other people are watching you at this time, and other family members are watching and listening to you, and you may like overreact it to a situation that you posted on TikTok or you post on a social media platform. Then other family members are going to chime in, talking you down from like killing somebody, and you know, talking you down from making matters even worse at this time with this energy. So you could be experiencing a lot of mood swings at this time with this energy. I feel like you may not have patience for other people, because I feel like the people that you are constantly getting into fights with or having qualms with, you know, can make you feel like you're not done and over with that situation as well. So it's like you automatically go into pounce mode. It's like pounce, you know, and it's like you're not over their trifling ways because you don't have no patience for them. So those people that you are like, you're not necessarily fighting with them, but it's like you didn't forget either, and you're still triggered by these people. It could be like your husband, your wife, your mama, your sister, whoever. You still triggered by stuff that they did in the past, you know, or how they lied to you in the past. So you're not over that. So the moment they make a left or the slightest right, you start boom, and it's like damn, and it's because your brain still remembers, and it's still like, oh my God, you know. So you're still hurt by certain situations, and that's going to come up on the 15th because you're not over it. Then on the 15th at 3:56 p.m., Mercury goes direct in Sagittarius. You need to be careful here because you could be super gullible at this time with Neptune now direct as well in Pisces. You want to be about your giving energy, but it's like you need to be careful who you're giving to. It's kind of like lessons with how much you give or do for other people at the end of the day. And it's kind of like situations here, you're not listening to other people, and other people are giving you warnings about certain situations in your life, but you're not listening to other people. So whatever you're doing at this time, you have lessons with your giving energy, or you just have lessons with getting involved or invested in other people's drama. So you could be super gullible at this time. A good time for traveling, higher learning, legal matters can come to an end at this time, or there could be a date when it's going to come to a successful conclusion. You're more able to make distinctions between fact and fiction than what is merely opinion, so you're definitely staying out of the gossip. Then on the 21st at 4:20 a.m., the sun enters Capricorn here in the 10th house, and I feel like change could be happening, changes in direction with your career. Not a good time for that because it could be going into a different direction than what you want it to be. There could be some blockages when it comes to career advancement, or there could be some like career advance, you're growing, but then there's like blockages and there's like a lot of friction between you and those in authority. Your superiors may feel like, you know, you're a rebel, you're really highly independent at this time, and it's not gonna like go well with them. Okay, and you kind of do your own thing. So there's like a lot of fighting going on. Some of you could be fighting for the injustices at work. You're a bit rebellious because certain injustices to you or others could be happening here. You could be fighting with people, other people's battles, or you could be saying something at this time, and other people may not appreciate your rebellious nature or your rebellious way of thinking, okay? So this could be you trying to infringe upon other people, could be trying to infringe upon other people's rights here, and we could see a lot of like Aries saying no. And you know, and the way Aries rolls is that they know the rule book for a reason, so that they can find ways to get away with certain things. Okay, so that's how Aries rules. So at this time, you are finding ways to tiptoe around the legal system, to tiptoe and get away with certain things, and you know how the rule book is played. So this is a very easy time for you with getting away with things. Then on the 30th at 5:27 p.m., the new moon in Capricorn, you could be part of a telling, I feel like some of you could be part of a telling you have it all, oh, I don't know what I put. Okay, so I feel like, again, a purging is happening. You could get kicked out of people's lives at this time, or you could be kicking people out of your life at this time. You do have a stellium in your 10th house. You may not be getting along with husband at this time, or this is you not getting along with the wife, and the wife could be dominating. There could be some power struggles with love relationships or relationships in general. Family members at this time and older children could be getting into it with each other or with you and fighting with you, and this could bring about changes in relationship dynamics at this time, and there could be some scandalous things happening, whether it be at work, in-laws, those in authority, or this could be like you trying to get your days off and other people like really arguing with you at this time with this energy here. The first card I come up with is the Emperor card. I feel like for some of you here, this focus is going to be more towards business. For others of you, I feel like the focus could be more towards father at this time with this energy here. Some of you may not be getting along with father during this time period as well. For some of you here, the focus could be more towards business during this time period with this energy, okay? And you could feel more confident at this time. The Two of Cups, somebody in your life is a potential love interest. They do see you as your type. Even though you may not feel like they're your type, they feel like you know, that you two belong together, or that's the kind of person or woman or man that they like. The Hermit card, you have a greater level of self-control during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you here, I feel like you're not trying to get into a love relationship, or you want to be by yourself, but also you could be obsessed with somebody at this time, and this person may not be married or anything like that. But for some reason, you're kind of like, I don't know. Okay, so the jury's still out on this person. The Five of Swords, you can be getting into fights at home with this energy here as well. For some of you, I feel like this is trust issues coming up at this time with this energy here, and you not getting along with other people in your life. Okay, so I see that coming up with this energy. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This is overcoming certain obstacles at this time, or removing certain obstacles or blockages. Some of you could start talking to the person that you've been crushing on at this time with this energy here, or maybe have the gumption to start talking to this new person in your life. The Seven of Wands, fighting certain injustices at this time, getting invested or involved in other people's drama. For others of you, I feel like you could be giving somebody advice. Somebody could be going through a divorce, and they could be getting advice from this other person. For others of you, I feel like, you know, that you two kind of are like marrying each other and going through the same stuff at this time with this energy when it comes to drama. So I feel like you two could be like, kind of like, I don't want to say trauma bonding, but you two are going through the same experiences, and you're able to share with each other the same situations that both of you are going through, okay? The Judgment card, you're definitely fighting with certain family members at this time, or not getting along with them. For some of you here, I feel like, you know, you need to pick and choose your battles with other people. So don't be so quick, because Mercury's in retrograde, to burn your bridges, because you're definitely going to shoot off your pinky toe. You are in the process of a breakup or a divorce here with this energy as well, but don't be so quick. Be careful how you leave the situation. You know, watch your words. Don't be creating enemies at this time with this energy, because you may regret your decision later on, okay? The Death card brings about Pluto energy at this time, so this is going to be a transformation in regards to relationships during this time period. So this is like Pluto energy with the Judgment card. So certain people or the situations may no longer apply in your life at this time with this energy here as well, okay? The Knight of Coins, I feel like still things in your life maybe a bit of a process during this time period. So know that Rome was not built in the day. I feel like other people could be relying on you a little bit too much at this time, or you may feel like other people are going to be taking advantage of you and using you. You could be reevaluating your relationships, because it seems like the only time this person wants something is when they're broke, okay? The Six of Coins, be careful with your giving energy. I do feel like you could be very generous at this time as well. For some of you, you could be working on getting a loan with this energy here as well, or trying to get a loan to purchase bigger things or to get your house fixed, or allocating or dealing with equity. So I do see that happening as well. The Seven of Swords, you're more of an observer at this time. This could be somebody asking you for money, somebody coming back into your life that has used you before, and they're coming back into your life to ask you for money, but you're kind of like looking at them like, I don't know, so you don't know how to feel about this situation. Some of you, this is dealing with legalities at this time with this energy here, and dealing with court. Some of you may have to go to court this month with this energy here as well. For others of you, I feel like you may have to give like witness testimony to situation. And then for others of you, I feel like this could be a good time for teachers with this energy here as well. The Eight of Coins, I feel like this could be dealing with obsessive thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing situations going on in your life with this energy, trying to like kind of like not rock the boat in your life at this time with this energy. Okay, so I feel like you could be trying to keep things as neutral or as copacetic as possible. The Knight of Cups, this is transformation happening, dramatic transformation. Some of you, this could be pregnancy coming up, so be careful. Alrighty, put a rubber on it if you're not trying to get pregnant. And then for others of you, I feel like this is blessings onto the universe. Slowly but surely, we're moving forward with this energy. The Devil card does talk of a breakup, and this could be like after Christmas, so divorce happening with this energy here. I feel like somebody could be emotionally and manipulative with others, pitting the kids against you, or using the kids as a tool to keep you where you are with this energy and kind of guilting you. I feel this is Pluto energy, definitely a transformative time for you, leaving a toxic relationship, working on yourself at this time with this energy here as well. The Knight of Swords, I feel like you need to be careful with your giving energy, because you're not going to see that money back. All right, so, and others could be taking advantage of you, so know that and trust that. All right, I feel like somebody could be giving you the alligator tears and putting on the sob story with you as well. In one hand, you're not having it and you're not sure, so trust your gut instinct at this time. It's okay to say no. We're in recession. Okay, that's what I would say. I do see a new love interest coming up for you after a breakup. So some of you, this person could have like gone through a divorce and is coming to you. For others of you, this person is going through some kind, this person's going through some kind of breakup, and then they're going to come to you. The Ace of Cups, I feel like whatever you're thinking about all day long, you're manifesting it at this time. There is new love coming into your life at this time with this energy here. I feel like you have greater self-control this month. You're working on yourself. You're starting a New Year's resolution early for some of you here. The Four of Coins, you're more about your financial stability and your sanity. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that's stubborn and stuck in their ways of thinking, or they're very logical in their way of thinking and very practical, so they're not so quick to jump into anything new. So they need a lot of convincing with this energy here, and just like a lot of numbers, or they need to like know that everything is going to be all right. I do see for some of you, you could be moving in with somebody as a way to get back on your feet financially. For others of you, you could be going back to school while your partner supports you. And then for others of you, you're working on your small business this month while your partner is the main source of income. Okay, the Fool card coming up with money making ideas with this energy here. Make sure you do your research. I feel for some of you here that you're hanging out with a rough crowd or a wrong crowd at this time, so you could be partying a lot more than usual, and you could be experimenting with drugs. Now you need to be careful with this, because in April, Neptune goes into Aries, and what's going to happen here is that, it's like you're looking for something, you get bored very easily, and you're looking for something at this time to bring you fulfillment, or to bring you to a greater connection with God with this energy. So a lot of Aries could be like running into, we could see a bit more of drug and alcohol abuse happening from now till April here with this energy, and then for the next couple years before we start like getting sober and looking for God. Okay, so for some of you here, you need to be careful with your partying ways, because it could be something that lasts for 3 to 5 years. okay, and that you get caught up in with this energy here because you're looking for more greater fulfillment in your life. You could be a millionaire and be extremely unhappy and crying and wanting to commit, you know, all that good stuff and stuff like that. And it's really, you're looking for true fulfillment, which is in God. Okay, so this is a great time from now for the next 20 years to like delve into spirituality, okay, and think about spirituality. But for right now, this is probably the start and the beginning for some of you to really get sidetracked and lose your detour and not follow your purpose driven journey and kind of get stuck in the partying life, okay. The Page of Swords, somebody could be secretive with you and not telling you the truth at this time with this energy. Somebody could be low-key jealous of you during this time period and watching you way too closely at this time, okay, and then talks shit about you is what I'm seeing. But for some reason you keep this friend around. It's like, keep your enemies close but your friends keep your enemies close but your keep your friends close but your enemies closer. But it's like, this bitch like keeps like throwing you under the bus, and that don't make sense. You're just abusing yourself, okay? The Queen of Cups, love is around the corner, so I give it about 3 months. New love is happening here, but the Knight of Coins is here, so it's not happening anytime soon for some of you here. And I feel like this person is not ready for a relationship at this time, because the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups means that I'm not ready for a relationship. You're like really empathetic and sweet and nurturing and kind, but I'm just not ready to delve into a relationship with you at this time with this energy. So let this person go through their process. Okay, do you at this time with this energy here, and just kind of like focus on you. The Empress card, this person does see you as very nurturing and kind. Okay, you could possibly be a mother figure, or this person could have children, or you could have children. I do see a soulmate connection, but the Emperor and the Empress card are very far away with this energy. I do see a lot of controlling people, a lot of power struggles going on in your life at this time with this energy. I feel like somebody's feeding you lies. Ooh! Okay, somebody feeding you lies. Ow, don't believe everything that you hear, bitch. Okay, I also feel like, oh, okay, somebody feeding you lies, but truth is gonna be revealed. I feel like you could be climbing the corporate ladder at this time with this energy here as well with this energy. All right, let me see what else. Okay, yeah, don't rest on pretty. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't get lazy when it comes to work. Always somebody hungrier and thirstier than you that wants whatever you got, okay? So know that. The Four of Swords, and I feel like they could be very close to you, watching you. And the moment you give up, and the moment you say, oh, I don't want this no more, trust me, they'll be in your ear trying to talk you out of your job, trying to make you quit, and all this good stuff, okay? You have a great level of self-control. I feel like this is a great time for courts and litigation at this time. You can feel oppressed or stuck in your situation, or you're over your situation with this energy, whatever your situation be. I do see you coming up with money-making ideas during this time period as well with this energy here. All right, you're all about your stability and self-control for some of you. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality, mastering your money situation at this time. For some of you, your relationship could go to the next level, and you could find yourself like having like Insta boyfriend or Insta family, okay? And I feel like, you know, this relationship could be for the next 20 years, or this could be the soulmate coming in, because this is the time for soulmates and husbands and wives coming in, okay? A lot of my compatibility reports have been about husbands and wives. Does not mean it's soulmate. It just means that it's a long-term relationship, and then within 15 years you two could break up. The Page of Cups, I feel like, yeah, love's not happening anytime soon, but we are dating, okay? But if you're looking for that serious love, you're gonna have to kiss a lot of frogs for a little bit, probably for the next 3 months. But there is love around you. You are reconnecting with people from your past. There is an intense emotional connection between you and somebody else, but they are going through their stuff, and you have to let them go through their stuff before they come to you. I do feel like they are married, okay, and trying to figure out that situation with this energy as well. So they're not so quick to jump. The Page of Wands, I feel like, you know, be careful with your giving energy. Be careful of giving your ideas out to others, because it could be a situation here where you give your money-making ideas out to somebody, somebody jumps on it, becomes a millionaire, and they don't even give you any credit for that. Okay, so you're gonna feel some kind of way. I hope you don't. You might not. Alrighty, but you very much easily are very creative at this time, and you tend to give things away very easily, very flippantly, without even a thought. All right, which could be a good thing, but then later it could be a bad thing. So who knows? So be careful with that, with this energy. I do see somebody coming in secret. There is a secret love affair happening, or an emotional affair happening, is what I'm seeing here at this time with this energy here. Okay, I also feel like this person is got children. Okay, so this person is a single parent, or this person may have like 3 kids. Alrighty, they could be like all in their teens, you know, so it could be like that. So I see that happening. And the Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well. You could be a lot happier this month too, or in the holiday spirit. I love you, my fabulous Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Please help this channel grow. Share, like, subscribe, and thank you for everyone who has. I would like my viewership to go up. So please help this channel grow. Subscribe if you can, and like. Like is free, so subscribing is free. So thank you for everyone who has. Kisses. Mwah.